Don't know what's happening with the laptop not allowing me to go live, but we are live here on the phone. I'll get this fixed up and we'll get a better view because I don't like the fucking look at that yellow fucking light making me look like I'm sick as a dog. I'm feeling great. Not feeling like as bad as the Eagles looked last night. Hey, what a fucking night for Philadelphia sports. Where's my Philly guys out there? I wouldn't leave any sharp objects laying around by any Phillies guys. Um, the way to lose the Philly game at Dodger Stadium, absolutely brutal. I mean, that's just he gagged. He absolutely gagged. There's just nothing to say about it. Um, you got to pick up that ball, throw to first base, and go on to the 12th inning. So that's a tough L. Philadelphia Eagles. I don't know what happened to this team because 2 weeks ago, or actually last week, for the first three quarters against Denver, I said, okay, they're right there with the Lions. They're not. Wow. Uh, Look, missing Jalen Carter, no question, big. But you can't let the fucking Giants put 34 on you. You're the Super Bowl champs. Come on. Uh, and then they saw something about hockey, the Flyers. I don't know about fucking hockey, but so Philly gets a fucking ass whipping yesterday. Cubs keep it alive. They'll go to a game five. We're waiting to get the official pitchers announced in that game five. What I told you guys yesterday would be Mariners or nobody, guys. And this is why you pay me. Okay, if you see the game right here, this line has all just moved. Okay. Um, you could stay away from us. Left out. Yes, they said no live. Little change because I don't know if I'll be able to do the 5 o'clock. So I wanted to recap a couple of things and give you guys some information for what's going on, like the Mariners, in case you missed it yesterday. Sent out the Mariners first thing this morning, plus 120. You could see, as they just showed you, that game's down to plus 104, plus 105. This is what it's all about, guys. I don't know who's going to win the game. I got no fucking crystal ball here. I tell you, this is my guarantee. Right sides at the best possible number. Seattle Mariners, told you yesterday, we're on them. The game is moved. Last night, I don't I work 24/7. Obviously, I sleep. If I'm up, I'm working. I've got this phone next to me. I've got this computer next to me. I've got another computer. I'm always fucking working, okay? I go out for a walk or I get to the gym. I've got my app on and I'm constantly monitoring lines. So if my fucking eyes are open, I'm working. While I'm in the course of last night, I had already had a lean to Utah and CAA. Now we're talking game 168. I made that game higher. I don't know if we talked about it this week. At Arizona State going out to Utah. Arizona State beat them in Arizona State last year, 27-19. Prior, Utah had won the four prior meetings. My numbers had this even bigger to start with. Um, Got the word last night. Levitt, Arizona State quarterback, out. No other quarterback has taken a snap for them. Okay, no other quarterback's thrown a pass for Arizona State this year. Um, Sent it out at -7. This game is sitting, where is it sitting at now? We're sitting at least 8.5, 9 at Bet Online. Um, this game should hit 10. Love Utah in this spot, especially with no Levitt in the lineup. Um, what do we got here? You couldn't, okay. We got my man GJ Premier, G-Man, huh? I've been telling you guys from the get, love this Scatterboo. Just a sin that Neighbors goes out because with this kid Dart, they could be. Look, they did this with with one real wide receiver. They brought up a guy from the practice squad yesterday. So great job. Hey, hats off. My fucking hair's fucked up. Hats off to the fucking Giants. Great job. Eagles, you got a couple extra days to get your fucking shit in order because then if they go on the road to Minnesota coming off a bye, they may be getting healthier. Remember, they didn't look good in Ireland and London back-to-back weeks. They had a banged up offensive line. Let's see if they're going to get that offensive line back. They were down two centers, Kelly and the backup Jurgens. So you throw that together with a couple of other guys they were down. We'll see if they get them back. But Philly's in trouble. Anyway, Utah -7. If you're a Master Edge member, you got it. You had plenty of time to get that bet. If you're not, if you're here for the cheap way out, $29.99. If you want to go bet it now, cheapest you're going to find is 8.5. Again, this is the edge of having the Master Edge, being a full member. If you were waiting for me to tell you again today about the Mariners, boom, we hit it first thing this morning, plus 120. Now you're down to plus +05. At plus +05, it's not a bet for me, guys. That 15 cents, I know, the square, and I'm not talking down to anybody, but the square way to think of baseball is, well, if it's going to win, it's going to win anyway. But yeah. But if you miss the 10 and the 15 cents all years on the winners, or pay the extra 15 cents on the losers, you're going to be in the negative instead of the positive. So at plus +05, it's not a bet for me. At plus 120, it was. We're on that. We're on Utah. I gave you guys Stanford. I don't even remember what day. Monday, Tuesday? There's nobody like me. Okay? There's nobody like me. You got guys can tell you what the hot site is after they move. I tell you days ahead of time. Told you Stanford would be a play. Stanford is absolute fucking garbage. They're a garbage team. They're horrible. Uh, but the spot is Stanford, and they're not that. They shouldn't be this big of a dog. Stanford, we took 19.5. This game is now down to 18. You see 18.5. You see an 18.5 at Pinnacle, but you got to leave 115 to get that 18.5. So that's another number in our favor. We talked about Oklahoma, Texas, Red River rivalry, and we had some guys asking, was Mantier going to play? Well, now we know he is going to play. And as I told you, if he plays, they'll flip to the favorite. Well, some places got Oklahoma one favorite. A few places still have pick. I got to make Oklahoma a little bit of a favorite. But we never crossed a number. Still going to be a war in this game. Lead to Oklahoma. Not a full bet yet. Especially don't know how banged up Mantier is. Baseball tomorrow, we'll be waiting for the Milwaukee Brewers and Chicago Cubs. Game 5 to post announce solid pitchers, probable pitchers, but they haven't yet. NFL going to go over later tonight. Now, again, I got just a bunch of stuff on my slate today, so don't know if I'm going to get it at 5 o'clock. I will get it up at some point tonight, so you guys will be able to watch it. Jay Premier says took Oklahoma plus 1.5 yesterday. Well, look, that was a gamble because nobody knew if Mantier was going to play. Early in the week, they had him doubtful. If he wasn't going to play, you would have seen that line probably go back towards the 3. But good move, my man. Good move. You're ahead of it now. But again, just we'll see. We'll see what happens. Again, if I know Mantier is 100% healthy, you got a great bet, and I could even lay fucking pick him. You just don't know if he's going to be 100% healthy in this game. Health, guys, and that's why we wait late for the injury reports. NFL, so much has got to do with the injuries. Keep my eye on a couple of games. I've got one bet sent out, one total, and one side sent out already for Sunday. You guys will have to wait till tonight my Mass Edge members. If you're a full member, you've already got that information. Guys, always look in the bet section. And I want you guys to really get accustomed, my full members, dig into those stats, guys. The ratings means part of that 299, not just John, tell me the winner. Uh, Look at the stats, read the previews, and I will put up a little something on the college games that we bet. Put up a little why we bet them, just as I'm explaining here. So, just wanted to come in, pop in, tell you guys we're on the Mariners. We're already on Stanford plus 19.5. We're already on Utah -7. The A&M game, that game is bouncing back and forth between 7.5 and 8. And I told you guys, I need a 7 on that game. I can't lay more than 7. I would like to go in with A&M. Just figure this is just a letdown spot for Florida against a good A&M team. I think A&M runs them out of the building. And obviously, you'll be looking at the rest of the board if anything pops up, like the Levitt, the Arizona State quarterback injury. And then obviously, we've got the entire NFL. It is a bye week, so we get a couple of teams on a bye, and then because we get 2 Monday games, so it's a little shorter card than usual on Sunday. But I got, like I said, I got one bet already, a couple of leans. Got to know about those injuries. Friday's always the big day for the injury report, so we'll wait on that. If there's any questions, I'll take them. If not, I'm going to get out of here. Got some other stuff to do today, and then we'll get back. Like I said, it may not be 5 o'clock. Depends how quickly I finish the rest of my day stuff. But I will get you guys that NFL preview. We'll go over all the games. That's it. No questions for me. Then I'm going to take it easy. I'm going to get out of here, guys, and I'll see you guys tonight. Let's make some money. Jay Premier, appreciate you. Thank you, my man.